Embarking on a research journey is an adventure filled with discovery, learning, and often confusion. For many students, the research process begins with a simple online search. While this is a common starting point, it can lead to misconceptions about what constitutes scholarly research. In this way, many people use the term research differently. So let me define it for you in this context. Research is a systematic inquiry that asks and answers questions through gathering, analyzing, and making sense of data. This is done differently in different fields and disciplines, but they all share some aspects of the process in common. This video aims to guide you from the familiarity of search tools like Google or tools like ChatGPT to the more complex and precise world of academic research, dispelling myths and offering insights to enrich and reward your journey. Let's start with the basics of what Google is. Google has become synonymous with information seeking. Even if you use another search engine or information search tool such as Bing or AI tools like ChatGPT, they have similarities that differ from academic research. With their ease of use and a vast array of information, this is where many of us turn to for answers to issues that come up in our daily lives. However, while Google or its competitors offers quick access to facts and figures, they have limitations in an academic context. Anyone can publish online, meaning accuracy, credibility, objectivity, or reliability is not guaranteed. This section of your journey introduces the vital lesson that not all information is created equal. Next, let's dive deeper into scholarly databases. Academic databases like JSTOR and PubMed are the hidden gems of the research world. These repositories host peer-reviewed articles, research papers, and studies curated for their quality and relevance. Unlike general search engines, scholarly databases offer access to peer-reviewed and verified information backed by experts in the field. Understanding how and why to use these resources is critical to elevating your research from surface-level exploration to profound scholarly investigation. For students who are more advanced in engaging in research tools, you likely know that there are many other academic databases, such as those offered by Sage and Taylor and Francis, and more specific ones like Social Science Citation Index. The key is finding the right search tool to index the information area you want to explore. This topic is highly discipline-specific, but nobody ever said information gathering was easy. Let's evaluate sources as critical thinking skills. In the realm of academic research, not every source is suitable. Those who engage in research often say that not all information is created equal. Think about it like this. If somebody is a news reporter and investigates a story to present it on a news source such as the New York Times or ABC News, they likely know a lot about the topic. And the article has probably been reviewed and proofed by other experts who know how to do that work. Compare this to a blog post you stumble across online. You often do not know anything about the person writing. Maybe or maybe not they're knowledgeable or credible and reliable about their topic. You don't know. Their post is usually not proofed or checked, as anybody can publish a blog post. Now, mind you, I'm not criticizing blog posts. I write them too. But instead, I'm raising the point that sources that specialize in a field often have professionals already working to present information about it. In contrast, other sources have limited ways of validating what they publish. Learning to assess reliable third-party published sources with a reputation for fact-checking accuracy and relevance requires critical thinking skills. These skills take work to develop. So for those newer to this, don't expect to develop these immediately and without some focused effort. Some of these skills include scrutinizing authors' qualifications, evaluating the publication date, checking for bias, and confirming citations used to support their thinking. By applying these basic strategies, you are more likely to ensure that the information you incorporate into your work meets rigorous academic standards. Onward from research to writing, let's talk about how to integrate sources. When you search for sources, and as I mentioned earlier, this is only an introduction to this process, you will likely do some of your own writing based on what you have learned and the support you can now rely on through your citations. Once you've gathered your well-scrutinized sources, the next challenge is to weave them into a cohesive argument. You want to focus on writing your own words, citing sources that helped you frame what you learn, and depending on the context, integrating quotes or statistics and some other kinds of insights to support your written work without overshadowing your voice. Tips for this include creating a content outline, citing and attributing sources properly, and ensuring a logical flow that builds your case persuasively. Citing sources of other scholars is essential, as it demonstrates you have read the work of others and know how those ideas concluded and can support your arguments. It is here that searching for academic sources is so very different from looking things up in Google or ChatGPT. Academic search tools and their related sources have checks and balances built into them, while general search tools do not. Anybody or anything can arise in a Google or AI search. However, we do not want anything to come up when using JSTOR or Sage. We want credible, reliable, and reviewed findings, as those are the solid sources we need when trying to rely on the ideas of others who we do not know ourselves. Let's talk about some ethical considerations in research as well. Ethics plays a vital role in pursuing knowledge beyond merely citing sources correctly. Academic research demands a commitment to integrity, honesty, and respect for the intellectual property of others. Understanding the guidelines surrounding plagiarism, proper attribution, and the ethical use of data is crucial, especially in fields involving human subjects. Ethical research is not just about following rules. It's about building trust and credibility and contributing positively to the collective wisdom of academia. Let's try to summarize ethical research at this step. When you read the work of qualified authorities in a subject, meaning those who have sufficient background, expertise, and review, one of the factors involved in their publishing their work in an academic research journal, or even non-academic but highly regarded findings such as those of the World Bank, the United Nations, or OECD, means they are trustworthy. The reviewers, who are other experts in the field, have read and questioned their work and found it overall trustworthy and credible. As someone learning to research, citing these sources as you read them and as they helped inform your thinking demonstrates to others that you are credible and trustworthy. What's that proverb? You are known by the friends you keep. In this case, you become credible as you ethically use the ideas you gained from others. Now, in this process, you're not alone. There are collaborative research and networking opportunities. Research is often perceived as solitary, but collaboration can add depth and dimension to your academic journey. Working with peers, mentors, or interdisciplinary teams allows shared insights, diversified skills, and collective problem solving. This doesn't necessarily mean co-writing, though that can be done in certain contexts. This means speaking with others about the work and ideas you're reading and developing to gain informed feedback. Nothing helps us check our assumptions or understanding as when we try to describe it to others, and they respectfully offer their thoughts, questions, and assessment of how we are understanding and developing our work. Networking with academic peers and connecting in scholarly communities opens doors to conferences, workshops, and relationships with scholars in your field. Embracing collaboration enriches the quality of your research and builds a support system that nurtures growth and innovation. This may be beyond what is needed as you are starting to learn academic research. However, while you may feel isolated, large communities of others know and are interested in your inquiry and would gladly engage you if you so desired and asked. So let's summarize this. The journey from casual online researching or searching to in-depth in-depth academic research is complex, filled with lessons and tools and insights. I've been doing this for over 20 years, so please don't feel defeated if you're trying this for 20 minutes and it feels overwhelming. It takes some time, and by embracing this process, you move beyond the superficial and into the world where knowledge is carefully cultivated and respected. The path may seem daunting initially, but with some guidance, I believe you will find it engaging and empowering. Embrace the adventure, trust the process, and take pride in your academic growth. Hey, if this were easy, even your grandmother could do it. Now, mind you, I know a lot of intelligent grandmothers, and I'm not talking about those who have already learned this stuff on their own. I would love to hear how this goes and the positive effects it brings into your life and into your research. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching and good researching to you.